welcome back to Channel StageONE. I'm Allison Sims. I'm the prop master here at StageONE, and we are currently at our production studios where we are filming this. Our production studio is where we make all of our beautiful sets and costumes, and everything you see on stage probably is created right here at our studio. I'm so excited to be with you guys today. Today we are going to do something for a little bit of a younger group, but really anybody can do it. Today we are going to make puppets out of brown paper bags. This is something I've done with my nieces. My nieces are 5 and 3, and we just picked a storybook, and we each had one character that we needed to make our puppet for. And so the storybook we chose was 3 little pigs, so I'm going to do that. And we each picked either one of the pigs, and then we all together made the big bad wolf puppet. So we each chose which pig we wanted, and then literally with markers and crayons and some other like fun little bits and bobs, we made these puppets. And I think that this is a great thing for you to do at your house. And then we literally put on the show, very similar to what our storytellers are. We knew what the story was, and so we just kind of said this stuff aloud and we performed it for their parents. I think it was moderately well received. So today we're going to make a 3 little pig puppet out of a brown paper bag. So today I have my brown paper bag. I'm gonna go ahead and just sort of open it up and sort of stick my hand in it. And, you know, it's a puppet. So look, I'm gonna decide that this is my mouth, and then that means my face will be right here. But really, you can use this puppet any way you want. There is, on this one, literally no wrong way to do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and start, and I've decided that this will be my mouth, and then I'm gonna put my eyes up there. So I have both crayons and markers. You can do that as well. You can use any type of thing. If you have paint, you can use paint. Really, you can do anything with this. So I'm gonna do maybe a nerdy 3 little pigs. So I'm gonna grab a pink marker and I'm gonna make the nose. So I'm gonna make a snout for the pig. I'm gonna do a big circle. More of an oval, really, as the nose. And then I'm gonna use the two nostrils. Yeah. And now I'm gonna go in, this time, I'm actually gonna mix things and use some crayons. What are some other storybooks that you think maybe you could do? You could do Cinderella, you could do Snow White, you could do Jack and the Beanstalk. What else? You could do Chicken Little, that's a good one. I think my pig's eyes are gonna be blue. And then he's gonna be smiling. So I'm gonna use a red crayon. So because I'm using a red crayon and he's a puppet and I want his mouth to open, I'm actually making my mouth go a little around, go on both pieces of it so that there's still a fold. The next thing I'm going to do is, because he's a little bit of a nerd, I might do a bow tie. That's always fun. I'm going to make the bow tie a lime green. So then you're going to have to think, like when your puppet, just like on your all's faces, you got to think about where things go. If I put the nose right at the center, you're going to need to figure out where you want to put the eyes and the mouth. And then the bow tie would go obviously underneath the mouth. So I'm going to do a circle for the bow tie. That's going to be the center part. And then I'm gonna do 2 triangles on the side. There's 1 triangle going off one side of the circle, like that. And then I'll do another triangle off the other circle. And that'll be a bow tie. I think I'm gonna make the bow tie polka dotted. I'm gonna make it, so I'm gonna color it all in the green, and then I'm gonna go through with purple and make dots. You know, while you're making this, you can make your character into anything you want it to be. So while we were making our puppets, we really got to talk about, you know, what did the 3 little pigs say? We really remembered, you know, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. And then we talked about what does the big bad wolf say? So you got to think through all of those things. I'm gonna go ahead and make some polka dots on my bow tie. You know, we practiced huffing and puffing while we created our puppets. I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab another brown piece of brown paper, and I am going to cut out some ears to go over my puppet for my pig. But I kind of want it to be in the same material as my puppet. I'm gonna grab some tape, hold on. And then yeah, I'm gonna tape it onto the back of my puppet. So when I think about pig's ears, you know, a lot of times when we're making things, sometimes I look online to look at what the real thing looks like. So maybe you want to do that, but you got to think about, what does a pig look like? What does the ears look like? So these are all important things to think about when you're making something. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut the bottom part of another brown paper bag. And a pig's ear kind of is a triangle with sort of, I'm going to draw it real quick. It has kind of like, it's rounded and then goes to a point, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to do like a little sketch. Of what I want my ears to look like. And again, remember, there's no wrong answers when you're making something like this. It's all about just being fun and creative. I think I drew it a little small, so I'm going to go ahead and make it a little bit bigger. And because this paper bag is 2-sided, I went ahead and just cut out, and now I have 2 ears. I actually have 3 ears. That was a surprise for me. So I have these 2 ears, and I'm just literally gonna go ahead and tape them, or you can glue it. I also have glue if you want. You could maybe use a glue stick, that'd be great. So I have these 2 ears, and I'm gonna go ahead and tape it just for the purposes of this video. So I'm gonna tear off some tape. And I'm gonna place these ears to where I think they look good and what I want. So there's one. And I'm just gonna go ahead and tape it on the back. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one. Tape that on the back. So there we have my little puppet. I'm gonna go ahead and color in some of the ears. I'm gonna go back to my crayons and use the pink. I really liked that pink. The other important thing to think about while you're making your puppets is you're gonna put a play on, right, at the end? So you need to think, do you want to be seen with your puppet? Do you not want to be seen? And if you don't want to be seen, how are you gonna hide yourself? I know that with my nieces and I, sometimes we like to hide underneath our kitchen table and just show our puppets sort of like this. Other times we've hidden behind couches, and then sometimes we just let ourselves be seen while we manipulate our puppet. So this is a really simple, fun, creative way, but there's so much. The puppet was easy to make, but you have to think about so much else when you're coming up with your show. So please Maybe film a little bit of you putting on a puppet show with a brown paper bag, or just tell us what you've done. Thank you so much for joining us today at Channel StageONE. Tune in right here tomorrow at 10 a.m. for a storyteller's performance. We are having fun, fresh, creative content all week. So if you like what you see, please follow the link below to donate to StageONE, because we believe theater's for everyone, and with your support, everyone can enjoy it. Thanks, guys. Have a great rest of your week.